Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to another episode of The Awakenings. My name is Rain Zaben, and I'm a transformational healer. Today, we are actually going to go back into narcissism with an empath, or with anyone for that matter. So, narcissism and what it feels like to be in the... and what makes you fall for the love bombing phase. What is it that gets us in the love bombing phase? I'm going to go into depth about it right now. So let me start off by saying that the love bombing phase is a wonderful phase. You feel loved, adored, happy, excited, and that you have finally met the one. The only problem with that is that you have not actually met the one. What you have actually met was yourself through the eyes of another and fallen in love with you all over again. So what happens during the love bombing phase, and why am I saying it this way? Well, let me explain it in depth even more. So the person you got to know is wooing you towards them. They are loving, they are attentive, they enjoy spending time with you, they listen and share easily, and most of all, you feel like they're their top priority in the whole entire universe. You feel like, whoa, cloud nine, right? And one of the most important parts of the love bombing phase is the wonderful array of compliments one receives. And the compliments are sincere and spot on. And you feel seen and appreciated just for being you. You're wondering, how can they see all these things about me? Oh my God. Your bad moods are accepted. Your happy moods are pointed out with adoration. Your looks are perfect. Even that bloated stomach or that zit on your face that won't go away is not noticed. Your kind heart, your attention to details, your love of animals, your intuition, basically everything and anything that you yourself like about yourself and know about yourself to be true is fully admired by the narcissist in the love bombing phase. Now, let's go back. Let's say, now prior to the narcissist entering your life, you must have felt a bit confident. You felt independent, healthy, strong, maybe even sexy and attractive. You might have really liked your legs, let's say, or your face or your skin. There's always something about us that we actually like and are proud of. Even if others compliment us, we know deep down inside they're good points. Even if we shy away from the compliment, we know, I have great legs, right? Now let's see this. Now the narc is a great listener at the beginning. They ask lots of questions, they make you feel heard, and they share a lot of things about their fake selves in return. Just so that they can look interactive and that they are open and honest, which allows you to be more open and honest, so that you can share more of you in the love bombing phase, especially to somebody who finally sees you. And during this courting phase, an honest, authentic, stable person will naturally share their truth when asked. They then throw out compliments and notice which one resonates and which one doesn't feel true to you. That's how they know which compliments really strike you and which you're not that big on. This is the phase of gathering information for their use later on. So let's say you're really proud of your legs. We'll go with the legs, right? You know you have great legs and you've always gotten compliments on your legs. Your legs are one of your best assets and you know it. Even if you shy away from the compliment, you just know that it is true. Now the narcissist gets to know this. Your reaction to his compliments shows that you know it, and then uses it to compliment you often about it. He also noticed that you trust your intellect a lot and are a brilliant problem solver. And he adds that to the list of compliments you get from him constantly. You also know that you have great hair and a lovely smile. He compliments you on them all at the same time, confirming your own truth about yourself. So now you're feeling even better about you. You're over the moon that someone sees all of these things in you and is admiring them and loving them in you. So you get where I'm coming from, right? It feels amazing to be seen and loved that way. Then something slowly shifts inside of you. You enjoy spending more and more time with this person because you started to seek out those compliments or simply enjoy seeing yourself through this person's eyes. Your confidence and self-worthiness goes up and you feel on top of the world. You feel loved, deserving, and self-assured. Yet, you feel it more when you're around him, and the more time you spend with him, the more you feel great about yourself. So then receiving messages, phone calls, and seeing the person becomes a wonderful boost to your confidence. It's like you become addicted to it from him. Addicted to how he views you because you even feel better about those traits you have. The narc is confident that you want to see him as often as possible and are waiting to make plans. He knows that now you are addicted to feel great about yourself due to him. He just knows it. He's hooked you up and now you're open to seeing him, waiting for his call, can't wait to go out with him, and are super excited. This is when stuff starts to get ugly. And as you have become more dependent on him to give you those wonderful feelings, he starts to slowly take them away. So you meet up one day, you meet up one day, dressed up, looking great, feeling on top of the world, and noticing how everyone is paying attention to you. Except for the narcissist. You wait all night for a compliment from him, and you get none. You feel a little strange, and yet you don't want to ask for a compliment, right? So by the end of the evening, you're not as confident as you were earlier that day. Now this is how the devaluing comes in. It's not in your face, it's very discreet. Now the next date, you do your best to look good again, hoping that it was a one-off, that one time and he was busy in his head. So you guys go out, you look great, and he says, your smile really stands out more when you wear that lipstick. Hell, it is a compliment, and yet it came with an attachment this time. You're happy to get it and make sure to put that lipstick on more often. Now somehow inside, you don't really put on any other lipsticks as often because this one makes your smile look better, right? There's an attachment now to the smile. Before it was just, I love your smile. Now it's, I love your smile with this lipstick. On the next date, you put on that lipstick. You wear that dress you love and you meet him. He may say something like, you look lovely. Although the dress you wore last time accentuated your legs a lot more than this one. The height of this dress doesn't really suit your legs and you have beautiful legs. What a shame. Ouch, right? Ugh. That was weird and uncalled for. It's a compliment, or is it a jab at my dress or my legs? So now my legs look sexy, but not at all the times. As the relationship evolves and compliments come with an attachment or simply do not come as often as you're used to, you start to feel insecure about your own looks, which you weren't insecure about before. You have started to do your hair differently due to something he said a few days ago. You're choosing different styles of dresses to suit what he pointed out. You make sure to never leave the house without that lipstick on, and if you do, you feel a little self-conscious. Not that attractive anymore. Then one glorious, fabulous day, all compliments come to a stop. And instead, those things he loved about you become the problem in you. You smile too much and that lipstick really doesn't suit you, although he said that it does. You want to solve everyone's problems and it is suffocating. Why can't we just talk without you solving things? Your legs are not as firm as they used to be. I never noticed how wobbly they are when you walk. And this goes on and on and on, which is very discreet. But by then, you really, really want him to see you for who you are or who you were. Now you're hooked and there's no turning back. You switched your confidence from coming from within you and finding it inside of you, and it's gone and he's taken it, and now you can only see the compliments through his eyes. As he stops complimenting you, your self-value and worth, what you do love about yourself, you start having very strange feelings about them. Therefore, very strange feelings about yourself. And the love bombing phase by then has ended, and all you try to do is go back to the love bombing phase, not knowing what you did wrong for him to lose interest in the things that you personally had confidence in, and he saw and really exploded in front of you. And the reason this happens is when he's the one that's giving you all the compliments and even lifting the bar with those compliments, and you start seeing yourself through his eyes every time you meet him, he looks at you, he gazes at you, gives you compliments, you feel great. And now you've given that power to someone else. That's how it really works, and that's how getting trapped in the love bombing phase keeps you in a relationship for really long, because the only thing you want back is your confidence. You want back your compliments, and you want them to come from you, but he has them and he won't, and it's like, I can't get them back if he doesn't give them back to me. And you're stuck in a rut. Now, the one thing to pay attention to for yourself and for your own sanity is, when you hear this video, things will make sense to you a lot more. And when things start making sense to you, your only best bet is to take your compliments back for yourself. You don't have to wait till he gives them back. You don't have to wait till he goes back to his fake self, which is the love bombing phase. All you need to do is understand the psychology behind it and what was really happening, and do not wait for anyone to feed you confidence and self-love, because you can do that for yourself. You don't need anybody to do that for you. What you need to do is take your power back and give yourself these compliments for you. Because when you're aligned, when you feel good about you outside of anyone else, especially the narcissist, you're on top of the world again. And at the end of the day, no one can make you feel better about you other than yourself. Take back your power. Write the list of all the things you love about you and start looking at them differently. You don't need anybody to validate them for you, because prior to the narcissist in your life, you didn't need anybody to validate them for you. You knew deep inside that these were great qualities that you personally had. Take care. I hope this was helpful. Leave your comments. If you have any more questions, leave your comments, leave your questions, press like, share the whole thing, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next awakening.